I'm gonna tell you something that feels like a lie. But by the end of this video, you understand why it's true. You can manifest 100 times faster than you currently are. Not by working harder, not by wanting it more, not by doing more techniques, but by doing one thing different. Once I made this shift, my manifestations that I wanted to do for months, they came so much faster. So steal this technique, copy it, make it yours. So before I give you the method, I need you to understand why some people are manifesting so slow. Because without you knowing the cause, it's not gonna make sense if I tell you the solution. Most people manifest slow for one reason. And that reason is because they quit. Not because the law of attraction doesn't work, not because the scripting, the visualization, all of these techniques that they're doing are not working. It's because they give up. Usually they try for 30 days and then they just stop. This is not working for me. I'm not good with manifestation. I'm not doing this correctly. I'm not doing that. This is all wrong. We all manifest. We all manifest all the time. The trick is to do it intentionally. To see in your reality the things that you want to see, not just what your old programs have been programmed to, and that's what you experience in your reality. Here is what is actually happening in that 30-day mark. Your subconscious mind, that new frequency that you are starting to broadcasting, it takes time to actually rewire your subconscious mind. The first 2 weeks, you are just planting the seed. Remember, this is something new for your subconscious mind. This is something new for your body. The second 2 weeks, the roots are forming underground. You can't see them, but they're there. And on the surface, looks like nothing is happening. And this is when most people are starting to quit. You have to understand that for you to be able to change your life and to have the reality that you want, you have to be consistent. You have to keep the work. You have to do it. You do have to take action. And most of the time requires more than 30 days. And the moment that you start watering it, the roots are starting to grow. And they stop. So even if you want to do it again, you have to start all over again. Because all that work that you did for the 30 days doesn't matter at the end. Because you didn't keep watering the plant. And this is the cycle that most people do. 2 weeks in, 2 weeks out, nothing's happening, they quit, okay, they watch another manifestation video, or they get motivated something, let's try again. The same thing repeats over and over again, the cycle is the same. So the method that I'm gonna give you, it's about ending that cycle. So here is what I actually changed, and this is simpler than you are expecting. Step 1, compress your practice, but never skip it. This is the biggest lie in the manifestation community. Everyone says that you have to have a long daily practices, otherwise it's not gonna work. This is not true. You need 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes need to be focused. You have to concentrate, and you have to be focused on what you want to manifest. If you do 5 minutes of focused routine every day, the key is not to skip it. If you do it every day, it's worth a lot more. You have to understand that consistency is the key. This is the key here. It doesn't matter for how long you're doing it. You have to do it every day. That is it. You just have to do it every day. The truth is that your subconscious mind doesn't measure effort. It measures repetition, daily signal. It doesn't matter for how long it is. It builds frequency that it can stay, that it can grow. Pick one practice, do it every single day. Take 5 minutes right after you get up, before you grab your phone. Doesn't matter if it's raining outside or the sun is outside, doesn't matter if you have motivation or not, do it. Consistency is the key. Doesn't matter for how long you do it. You just have to do it. Step 2, shift from wanting to knowing. This is where the acceleration of 100 times comes in. When you shift your energy to you already knowing that that desire that you want is yours, then your frequency, your energy is starting, it's different. You start to move differently. You start to attract different things in your life. This is where that 100 times acceleration comes in. Most people do their manifestation from a state of wanting. I want the new car. I want the house. I want the dream partner. I want this. I want that. I need you to understand that in order for you to manifest your dream desire, you have to move. You have to be in a state where you already have it. This is where law of attraction comes. We attract who we are, not what we want. So everything around us is energy. everything around us. This microphone is energy. I'm energy. Everything that you see, everything that you can touch, see, feel, whatever it is, it's energy. So if if you vibrate on a lower frequency, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depressed, if you're not feeling happy, then this is what you're going to attract. But if you're feeling happy, if you feel that you are loved before you find love, if you feel that you are rich before you make money, if you feel that you have your dream car before you buy the dream car, this is what you are going to attract. This is how it works. You are attracting who you are, not what you want, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you want, truly, because what you want, it comes from your conscious. And our conscious controls only 5% of our reality. 5%. Everything comes from our subconscious mind. 95% of what you see every day, who you meet, how you're feeling, everything, it comes from your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is the one that controls everything. So in order for you to attract that new life that you want, you have to feel that you already have it first. So let me give you an example. Let's say that you want to buy a Range Rover, okay? But right now you are driving a Mazda, I don't know. And every time when you get in your Mazda, you're like, this is not a Range Rover. I want a Range Rover. I want it so bad. I really want Range Rover, but I don't have it. Guess what? You're not gonna have it if you continue thinking like that. I want you, every time when you get in your car, spend 2 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes. Just close your eyes and imagine that you already have that Range Rover. Imagine the wheel. Imagine that you're putting something on the radio or whatever, you put CarPlay, Imagine that you're already in there. Practice it. Do it consistently. And you will see in one way or another, it will come to a reality if you stay consistent with it. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm sorry that I'm going to break that to you. But you have to be consistent, okay? Even if you don't do it even if you don't do it when you get in your car, when you get up, imagine that you have that desire. And don't imagine how you get it. Trust the universe. Trust that it's gonna come in the perfect way. Just imagine that you already have it. Step 3, remove the timeline from your attention. This means that stop checking if it's here or not. Because every time when you're checking if your manifestation has arrived, you are telling your subconscious mind it's not here. And this is, like we said, you manifest who you are, so you manifest that it's not here. It doesn't matter. Trust the divine timing. Trust that it's gonna happen in the perfect timing, in the right time. Trust that it's gonna come when it needs to come. Time is relevant. So if you start checking and you start just wondering when it's gonna come, how it's gonna come, why it's not here, then you are just separating you from that desire more and more and more and more. Act from the place where you already have it. You have to become delusional. But you don't have to do it in front of anyone else. You can just do it. Take 5 minutes a day and do it. Just do it for yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ileana, I've tried this before. I tried with consistency, but it's not working. And I want to be really honest with you. If you're doing it for 30 days, it's not going to happen. You have to commit to this. You have to know that you have one goal and you want to change your life. You want to have you want to have that desire in your life. And I want you to stay consistent with it. This is it. Consistency is the key. Motivation is nothing. Don't rely on motivation. Motivation is not the force that it's gonna put you in the shoes that you want to be. Consistency is, though. Consistency is over talent. Consistency is over motivation. Consistency is over anything. If you're consistent, you will see it in your reality. If you try only for 30, the truth is that if you try only for 30 days, this is just incomplete. This is not how it works. People that have practiced manifestation for years and years and years, they can do it very fast, but this is all built up, They're master in that. And if you think that some people do it with ease, some people don't think about it. It really depends on a lot of stuff. It depends on how you grew up. It depends on your subconscious beliefs. It depends on so many things. But it can be consistency can beat it. Just stay. Just keep it. Do the work. At least for 60 to 90 days. I'll say 90 days because this is how long it's going to take for an old program to be removed and to install a new one. And this is all that you have to do. You have to remove an old program from your subconscious mind and just add a new one. So still this. 5 minutes a day. This is all that it takes. Consistently. Do it every day. And it's so important to do it before you grab your phone. I'm going to emphasize here. Before you grab your phone. You open your eyes, you do it. Okay? You're not going to grab your phone. You're not checking what time it is. You just do it. One practice done daily. And it's non-negotiable. Doesn't matter how you feel. What's the weather? If you want to do it or not, it doesn't matter. Do it. Shift from wanting it to knowing that you have it. Shift your frequency, shift your energy that you already have received whatever you want to manifest. And stop checking. This is like I said, the second that you check if your manifestation has arrived. This is the second that this is you just giving your subconscious. You just saying your subconscious mind, I'm done with it. It's not coming. I'm just checking to see if it's gonna come. No, trust that it's coming. Trust that it has arrived. The most important, give it longer than 30 days. It might happen, but for most people that's not the case. So be patient. Be consistent. Move from a different place. Move from the place where you already have it, and stop checking. Just trust the process, and that's it. This is how you're gonna manifest 100 times faster. Not because it's magic, but because you're gonna put the work. And important thing here is that not a lot of people are doing it without quitting. So don't quit if you don't see results. Keep going. Okay? Maybe you have more things to work on. For some people, it might take a lot longer. But once you start working on yourself, trust me, you're going to see difference in your reality. You're going to see difference. You're going to feel different. You're going to see difference. And you will feel and love more and more of you changing and becoming better, and see your manifestations come to life. So comment below which of these 3 steps are going to be the hardest for you right now. The daily practice, the knowing instead of wanting, or the letting go. That's gonna be all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.